Hello everyone, it's Retroaction and welcome to another Bionicle review. Now this is a review I've been waiting to do for a very long time, well, since October, and hopefully the set's coming out. Of course, I got the set nearly about 2 weeks ago now. Either way, this is Lego 40581 Bionicle, Tahu and Takua. This is the gift with purchase, the GWP, released in 2023. From the 27th of January 2023 to the 9th of February 2023 by Lego, available on lego.com and at the Lego store only. Right, so we have these two fantastic figures in, but first let's get into probably one of the best parts about the set, and that is the very iconic packaging. As you can see, we have the original Bionicle logo, used in 2001, though it's not the one that was used on the sets in 2001, but I actually prefer this one to that one, but it's interesting they used it. There we go, we've got Lego Bionicle 40581, Tahu and Takua. Bionicle, Tahu and Takua, 219 pieces, quite a lot of pieces, quite a good amount. We've got Tahu surfing on the lava there, very much like, very reminiscent to the original packaging. We have the Technic like silver stripe going up, again, very reminiscent of the packaging. It's a fantastic homage to the original Bionicle packaging. For the canister, we've got Bionicle, very cool. On this side, not a lot really going on. At the top, we have the Howl, the mask of shielding. Bottom, lots of copyright and stuff. On the other side, at the back, we've got Tahu and Takua. We've got all the parts that can come off. You've got all the movable parts, like you've got the head, you've got the mask, the clone mask, you've got his weapons. And there's a picture of him with Takua on his back, Tahu attached to the stand. Now things only get better. This is a phenomenal box, it's really cool. Obviously they didn't do the canister, but this is close enough, and this is a really nice box. But obviously, well, it only gets better once you get inside. Because we have the instructions, and these are instructions worth looking at, definitely. So yeah, it's a really great box. Lego did a fantastic job with the boxes, with this box. Either way, I need to move the box out of the way now. And it's priceless. That box is incredible. I definitely want to keep the box. Well, that's why I have kept the box. It makes the experience even better. Either way, talking of making the experience better, we have the new instruction design, which I was unfamiliar with because I haven't got a Lego set in a few years, since 2021 or something like that. I think I mentioned in my unboxing video that the Sith Trooper Battle Pack and the Mandalorian Battle Pack from the Mandalorian, Star Wars Mandalorian, not the one with Death Watch in the early 2010s, which I own as well. They were the last Lego sets I've got. Since then I've just been buying the old Bionicle stuff. Either way, as you can see, as we open it up, we have, oh god, Lego's doing the sustainable packaging as well. Hopefully it's not as bad as Hasbro's. I don't think it will be. And here we have a fantastic homage. We have the key visual, as Christian Faber calls it. I find it hilarious. His excitement over this. I'll definitely check that video out, Copenhagen with. It's fantastic. But this is the original poster. As you can see, we've got the Infected Howl, Bionicle, the Iron Matinee, and now the new characters put in, the new set put in. Really cool. And so it's great that they got the original artwork. They found it in the archives and they've used it again. So we've got the original poster there, which you would get with all the 2001 stuff. Well, you'll see for all the 2001 stuff. I don't think it came with all of them. And then you've got the Kini Nui steps. You've got Tahu there. You've got pictures of the Iron Matinee, the canister arriving. And then you've got the new character pasted in, or put in. And then you've got the story there, the legend, with the Matinee and the Kuta stones. And here we have a quote from Greg Fausty. In 2001, the Lego Group introduced a new thing that would become a global sensation, Lego Bionicle. This story of mighty heroes with elemental powers took the world by storm and inspired comics, novels and 4 films. Now, 2 of the most popular characters, Tahu and Takua, return in the form of this exclusive set in System Bricks. This special set is not only a tribute to the Bionicle heroes, it's a thank you to the legions of fans who have kept the spirit of Bionicle alive for more than 20 years. It's the passion and creativity of the fans of all ages that ensure the legends of the Toa will always live on. Unfortunately, yes, they have misspelled the name, Greg Farsty. But you know, it's a thing that happens. And then we get to the instructions. And there we have it. The Lego logo, and BIONICLE are trademarks of the Lego group. And it's good to see that again, isn't it? Right, so it's already a fantastic experience by opening the box and getting out the instructions, but now you've built the set, and here it is. This is the BIONICLE, Tahu and Takua GWP, and I love this set. Right, I think we'll start with Takua first. So here's Takua. We've got the mask. I've actually forgotten the name of the mask, which is very good, isn't it? We've got the disc, which is very much like the McTorman. Unfortunately, there's no printing on it, but they only had 2 prints allowed for the set, them being the Chloe. It's pretty cool. You can take the Chloe mask off, and that's meant to be like the matter head. That's a pretty cool, or McTorman head in this case. It's pretty cool. I think they've even made the colours. Yeah, they've even done the accurate colour for the heads, which is cool. I think the McTorman heads were darker than the Toa heads, so that's very accurate. And yeah, he looks like a great representation of a McTorman in this system bricks, in this system style for BIONICLE. The head can move, the arms go up and down. Now there is. Oh, now you can do this. It allows for more movement. But I can see the arm. There's good movement there. Got the disc, which you can throw. Shame they didn't put printing on it, but again, definitely the mask was definitely the best choice for printing. It's a pretty cool disc. It's bigger than I thought it'd be, to be honest with you. Yeah, so that's cool. He's got that. He's got the eye stock, brain stock. He's even got the backpack from Monog, the Matinee online game. And he's got ball joints on his legs and his feet there, and this looks very much like the McTorman feet. It is a great recreation, well, great new up version of Takua, and it's the only official version of Takua as a McTorman, because he never got one originally. As I said, he never got a McTorman set. He only got a 2003 set, and then obviously he became Takua. But yeah, so that's Takua, really cool. A great recreation of the McTorman in system style. Yeah, it's just really cool. It's a great design. It's a nice throw-in. It's a nice addition. The backpack is obviously a great callback to Monog. And people have pointed out that the mask design is very much like Monog as well. It is fantastic. Great McTorman to have. And now we get to the main. Get to the Toa himself, Tahu, the courageous Toa of Fire. And this is Tahu on his lava board. Now, we've got the stand here, which is shaped very much like... Well, I don't know why I'm doing this first, because... Shouldn't I be doing the Cupid stone? That's all the way over here. But yeah, before we get to Tahu, let's just look at this quickly. We have the Matinee and the Cupid stones, the Marja circle. Now, I've gone and created this, the Marja circle, to make it a bit more accurate, so you just put that on top. That's my addition to this set. Yeah, it's a great... I love that we got an actual set representation for the, the 2 stones. It would be cool to, draw faces on them, but I really like how we got this. And again, it's not mentioned on the box. This is a nice addition. There you have it. And now, back onto Tahu. So, this is easily my favourite part of the set. Again, the stand is shaped like a Toa canister, also very much like the Kini Nui steps. And you've got all the fire and lava and everything. Now, with this system here, what you can do... Break it, I think I might have. That didn't work, because what I tried to do is remove the board, but I don't think we want these pieces underneath. So either way, you can remove the board from the set, but now I've got to take all this off. So that goes back on there. I like the idea, I like the option of having it on the stand or not. I actually really like it off the stand. The stand is a great addition. I've just taken the stand off now, the whole piece. This attaches to already. Oh, the whole thing's falling apart. No lava board. Oh wait. So yeah, I really like it just like this, but it's a great addition how we got the stand. And again, it's meant to be a display piece. That's why it says 18 plus on the box. This is intended for display more than play. And this is a great stand, and that's how I have it displayed. But you can also have it like this, how it is on the box. Which is like that, pretty much. Yeah, so you're going surfing on the lava. That looks really cool. And as you can see, he's very poseable. And this is Tahu, the courageous Toa of Fire. He looks great on this lava ball. I love the design. It's pretty cool. One of these pieces tends to get stuck in mine's foot. My one's foot, so that's probably with being system. And again, Bionicle was like that as well. With, like the vehicles and stuff, you get the pins stuck in their fists, so I can't really complain about that. Either way, the design of the live board is great. Looks good. Nice use of these Nexonites pieces. And here he is. So obviously he's made using the mixel joints, same as Takua. And I just love this figure. I really like the stylized howl, the mask of shielding. I think it looks really cool. This bit at the top here, I'm not too big of a fan of that, but it works. I really like how it's reflective print as well. We've got the purple eyes, the pink eyes. Again, eye stock, brain stock, pretty cool. We got his fire sword. I can't remember the name for the weapon actually. I've got his weapon there. Looks good. And both arms are different, just to mimic the original figure. Oh yeah, again, there's a homage to the original figure. Both arms are not. Both arms are different. Now, the only piece that's actually that this set shares with the original set is the voodoo ball here in the middle. So that's cool. That's the articulation. There's none in the feet, none in the ankles because of the fact he's got to go on the lava board and everything like that. But he's got two in the legs, two in each arm, and at the head, and he's even got a waist swivel, so that's really cool. You can get into some really cool poses, and I really like the design of the arms. These pieces here are meant to represent like the connector pieces that are connected to his arms, the Bionicle hand piece. That's cool. Obviously the mixel joints aren't the right colours, but they can't do that because of the fact if they changed the colours it would break. So with that in mind, this is good. This is great. The only problem is these hinges will loosen up over time, and that's a bit concerning. They have to just keep replacing those. But other than that, I really like the design here. The voodoo ball is a great addition. Again, it's the only original Bionicle piece that this set has, and that's pretty cool. And I was very pleased with this. Actually, I think System Bionicle would work quite well now. I really like this figure. I really like the orange on his knees here. I really like the design for this arm. The weapon is great. The head design is great. Again, you can take the Chloe off, and that's the Toyamata head, the new version. And yeah, it's just a great figure. I really like it. One thing that I don't like about it is the design of the feet. Obviously, I would have preferred it if there was articulation there, but of course, because of stability, I guess you can't have that. Either way, he looks great off the stand and off the lava board. I really like Tahu here. And there's Takua, and they look great together. This is a great set. Obviously, it's not everyone's cup of tea. Obviously, it's not for everyone, but I did enjoy it. I do enjoy having this, and I'm glad to have it. Now, saying that, I did not get this off Lego.com, because, like I said, if you've seen my channel, I'm not really much of a Lego collector. Bionicle, Technic, like the only Lego themes I collect these days. I have got Ninjago and Atlantis sets, they're personal favourites of mine. I've been getting some UFO stuff as well. I do like the Adventurers and UFO, the like 90s, 80s, 90s space and that sort of stuff. Castle themes, like Fight Nights from 97, Aquazone. I like those themes. Again, Atlantis, Ferris Quest. But most of the modern Lego themes I don't collect anymore, and I stopped collecting Ninjago years ago. So I'm not really mainly a Lego collector anymore, so £95 was a bit much for me, given that when I got the information, I found out it was 90. I was 95, made that a bit worse. Either way, I do think the price was too high. I definitely think it's a shame that Lego limited this to a GWP, but if that's the only way they can do it, that's the only way they can do it. So I can't really say anything else about that because I don't know the reason. That's what I've been told. I've been told that Bionicle, well, that's the only way they managed to get Bionicle out again in the form of this set. So I'm guessing that is the only way they can do it for the time being. Maybe we'll get more, I'm not sure. This set didn't sell out, so maybe that's a sign, but I think this is a great send-off for Bionicle, and I'm really pleased that we got a set in 2023. People are saying it's been 7 years since Bionicle ended, but I thought it ended in July 2016, so I would say it's 6 years, because we're not in summer yet, Journey to One, all that came out in the summer, and it ended in the summer, so I say it's 6 years, because it's like mid-2016 when Bionicle Junction 2 ended. Yeah, overall, I really like this set. I think it's really good. Obviously, I would have preferred it if it was actually made out. Obviously, I prefer the construction figures, the original Bionicle figures, to this. But I haven't actually got any of the original Tahu sets, believe it or not, so this is my first Tahu, and I really like it. It's really good. Yep, so this has been Retroaction with the Bionicle GWP, Lego 40581, Bionicle, Tahu and Takua. I really like this set. I can see why people don't know, because yes, this is not the Bionicle we know, but I actually like this form of Bionicle, and I'd like to see more. And I'm just going to leave it there. Obviously, though, this one falls apart a little easier than the normal Bionicle figures do, because it's made out of bricks, not because it's made out of system, not Technic construction. So that's, kind of a shame. That's one thing I've noticed. And again, there are some parts that I thought could have been done better, because I have designed my own larger circle. But, for the GWP, this works well enough. Yeah, this is a great set. I really like it. I think this is definitely a love letter to Bionicle fans, as TGV said, and I definitely agree that whoever designed it with the intention of pleasing Bionicle fans and being a great send-off to the theme. And I believe if this is the last Bionicle set we see, it ended on a good note. Anyway, right, it's been Retroaction. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching. And again, the packaging is fantastic. So, yep, thank you, Lego, for this set. This is great. I just wish that it wasn't so highly priced and wasn't available for such a short amount of time, but there we go. It is the way it is. Yeah, definitely. It's a shame to hear the set didn't do very well, or didn't sell out, but, maybe Bionicle's not done yet, I don't know. Either way, I'm just pleased to say we have another set. Right, anyway, it's Retroaction. Thank you very much. This has been Retroaction. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.